And when their expectations meet the reality, at the end of the day, it is a clown fight, baby. And as this room fill up, be sure to smash upon the like button. Cowboys tentatively will make Brian Schottenheimer the next head coach. Plus more and more. More and more. Come on, Cowboy Nation, stand tall with it. Or not at all. Let me know if the audio is straight. Come on with it. Mama said there'll be days just like this. Yup. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about the Law Nation's groove? Huh? Who running? Who running? Come on with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and
run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
all right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. All right, so Clarence, my brother from another mother, that already lamented on his Twitter page that expect the news, the breaking news of Schotty being the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys team. He have a long list on his resume of being an assistant quarterbacks coach, passing game coordinator, qualities controls guy. So he got a list longer than Jay Leno's chin on all of the things that he once upon a time did, but now ultimately he will be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, allegedly. I want to know how y'all feel about Schotty. Now, one of the things that he brings to the table is the fact that he is a guy that will bring run game to the table, and we've been voided of those areas for many of years, so we get that part. But we got to have the horses to be able to run. So as a draft strategy, maybe, just maybe, we go into this draft because this draft should be a run-heavy type of draft, right? So as a draft strategy, by implementing the fact that you're going to bring Schotty in, by implementing that, that could be a situation there. That could be very much so a situation there. And the running backs that you have on this list, I got a list here. And the running backs that we have on this list, Ashton Genty, Omarion Hampton, Caleb Johnson, Dylan Sampson, Jordan James, Also, they have Travion Henderson, Quinshawn Judkins. So you got guys, Ollie Gordon and beyond, right? So what I'm saying is what we can do here is just hope. And I hate using that as a strategy. But unfortunately, we have no control of this because the Carnival boys, man, this is what we've been doing. And to speak upon this, Mike Fisher had a report out earlier, and it was stating these things. And if you saw my morning video, appreciate you. I talked and I tried to speak upon that. And he said that basically inside the Star, the Keekster, I guess you can call it that too, there's been some shape, form, or fashion, a tug of war, a battle royale of mixed use of philosophies, stating that Cowboys hiring Schottenheimer, Schotty, over Dion is more of a Stephen Jones approach. Stephen Jones getting his lick back from 30 years ago. He's getting his lick back for 30 years ago. Now, granted, we got our first super chat. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Take the money out! All of it!
Take the money out.
Come on! You're wasting my time now. Come on! Come on!
My brother says, meh. J Diz with the $5 support says, meh with the news. It's another puppet with the same management, hoping is not Dave Campo 2.0 vibes. Oh, jeez. I hope it is not Dave Campo 2.0 vibes. And he states here, but it's not impressive. The Jones family, man, you know, pull a string and I wink at you. I'm your puppet. I'm your puppet, baby. That's what we got over here. But, you know, to that particular juncture, you know, let me see if I can pull this fish up, man, you know, because the thing is, not only had to pull it up because we already talked about that, right? We already talked about the tug of warfare of Prime versus Shoddy and versus Money versus you got an owner that walks around these spaces stating that the fact that we are the most valued franchise in the National Football League. We are the most valued franchise in other sports too. We are. But we refuse to pay. We refuse to pay. Whether it's free agency, whether it's cash spent, whether it is a situation and scenario, dare I say, of going out there and getting the best coaches that money can buy, right? We don't want to do that. And this guy right here was talking about the same thing. Let's listen to this guy.
He's got operating with a full deck. This is bananas. Like, this is insane. Roger Sherman tweeted this. Roger Sherman, who works for The Ringer, tweeted this like 2 years ago, and it keeps updating the tweet. Brian Schottenheimer, quarterbacks coach of the Redskins in 2001, 28th ranked offense. Chargers quarterbacks coach, 2002 to 2005. The only years of Drew Brees' career where he didn't look like a Hall of Famer. 2006 to 2011, offensive coordinator of the Jets, where Jets fans still talk about the 2010 AFC Championship game against the Steelers, where he had one of the worst game plans ever. And then Christmas Eve against the Giants in 2011.
That boy cooking, but man, his voice, he screech! God, dog. You know, by his accent, what part of the world he in, y'all? Or what part of the country he live in? Yeah. Yeah, penny pinching, cash poor. Yeah, I feel y'all. But let's finish him out. He cooking now. He's cooking.
Victor Cruz 99-yard touchdown game where he threw it like 90 times with Mark Sanchez in that game, and the Jets absolutely wasted it. Rams 2012 to 2014, never finished better than 21st in offense. Offensive coordinator of Georgia, the year Mark Richt got fired. 2 years as the quarterback's coach of the Colts, 30th in offense in 2017. 3 years with the Seahawks didn't inspire confidence. 32nd in offense with Trevor Lawrence in 2021, and then the last couple years in Dallas. This is going to be the next Cowboys head coach? Because Jerry values continuity? Is Jerry okay? This is the Dallas Cowboys. A week ago, we were talking about Deion Sanders. I'm not saying that Deion was like the guy to take Dallas back to the Super Bowl or back to even Championship Sunday, where every single team in the NFC has made it to Championship Sunday since the last time the Cowboys were there. God, how the mighty have fallen. What would you rather have, Deion or Brian Schottenheimer? Like, where does this come from? This is insane. This is like a Kafka novel. It's a fever dream. This is like, someone's on acid writing this stuff. Brian Schottenheimer, Cowboys head coach, because of continuity? What? If this happens and Schotty's the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, I mean, I ain't trying to pile on Cowboys fans, and I am a Giants fan, but I ain't trying to pile on. I mean, just like, forget about it, guys. This is a troubling if this is what it's going to be.
Jeez. Wow. Okay, he's a Giants fan. Oh, Lord. Well, that explains it, man. Continuity of mediocrity. Yeah. And JB with the why Shotty need 2 interviews. He had a whole 2024 year. Now, that is correct. I mean, that is absolutely correct. Yeah.
Take the money out! All of it! Come on!
That's Samuel Jackson, man. Yeah, now, I can't even get the Kool-Aid package, the bucket, the spoon, nor the water for this at all, right? But I can say that we dropped the ball because we don't have elite ability to find coaches. Now, I got to say this. He's going to have to give me the benefit. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And he's going to have to prove me wrong on this, right? So that's just what it is. I'm not going to take a dump on the man before he get a chance to get his feet into the game. But for those who look at it from the opposite end of it and say, dog, we doomed, dog, get back in line, because at the end of the day, we could be saying that for the last 30 years. And you would have been right for 30 years. That's a long time, man. It's in process. They about to hire him. But I want to show you guys, because a lot of people put it like this. It would be damn if we do and damn if we don't. There would have been equally some of the people that will be angry and upset if we hired, let's say, a Prime. If we hired, let's say, a Ben Johnson. If we hired an Aaron Glenn. If we hired a Robert Saleh. There would have been equally, because we such a large fan base that not everyone would have been satisfied, right? I think that the only way we could draw a line in the sand that everyone would be satisfied to a degree would be making Jimmy Johnson your general manager or head coach. I believe that's the only way you can appease this fan base, right? But regardless of it, I think we missed the boat with this particular situation. Let's listen in to my guy right here. His name is Bill Belichick, and the Belichickian, he lamented the fact of what he used and utilized in order to help better this team. And let's listen to him. Belichick used Kelsey tape to improve Gronk's game. This been a missing element to the Cowboys for years. We never had coaching advantages. And there were people taking a dump even on the ideology, even if we brought in Bill Belichick, right? Because there will be people that say, hey, man, he haven't done anything with his particular team since Tom Brady left the building. And Tom Brady won a Super Bowl, like the football is mathing, right? But I guarantee y'all, Tom Brady wouldn't have won that Super Bowl if it wasn't for the knowledge and the teaching of Bill Belichick and all of them damn free agent picks that he went and got too, you know what I'm saying, that come along with him. But I want you guys to listen properly. Listen properly.
After the catch, getting him on the ground is not the easiest thing in the world. But by slowing down and being under control and anticipating that these DBs are going to go low on him, that's the way to avoid those tackles. So I talked to Rob about this. Rob eventually became a much better runner with the ball in his hands by slowing down and getting it under control. So here's a play, coincidentally, against the Chiefs, where Rob takes a little check down route here after the catch, and now he's one-on-one with the safety. So instead of just running to the goal line and getting chopped down by the free safety here, Rob slows up, stiff arms him, and is able to continue into the run.
Get off me.
Now picks out another guy, next tackler, and drops the shoulder for a few extra yards.
Did you watch some of the things Travis Kelce did and was able to talk to Rob Gronkowski about the way he utilized the run?
100%. 100%. The way Kelce ran with the ball after the catch put it in my mind like this is what Rob should be doing.
So what I'm getting at is that right there is elite coaching. It's elite coaching. We've been voided of that, and then I still see people, he's old, man. He's older than Methuselah, man. He's old, man. AARP boys. Well, now you got you a younger coach now. Are you happy? Are you happy? You know. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get at, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time since we go into a area and we find out that we're going to win the game based off of knowledge, information, wisdom, schemes, and these sorts of things. Oh, and by the way, for those who said, hey, it's old, guess what? The 49ers are considering bringing in Pete Carroll in as their defensive coordinator. Not saying that will work or not work. But other teams are busy trying to get better. We are busy trying to win clicks. We are busy trying to figure out continuity and from hiring from within. That's our game plan. What's your strategy? Yeah, we want to hire from within. Yeah. We think that give us the best opportunity. Yeah. And that's where we at. We are in that type of world, where we would rather hire from within. And my thing is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Can y'all put that down in the absolute best way? In the chat, because it is what it is.
Well, Dallas Cowboys fans, the Cowboys are going to do it to us, aren't they? They're bringing in Brian Schottenheimer for a second interview. Brian Schottenheimer! Okay, Bill Belichick is in UNC with his girlfriend. He's probably not coming. I haven't heard Pete Carroll's name mentioned for the Cowboys job, which means it's Kellen Moore, Jason Garrett 2.0. Brian Schottenheimer. No. Jason Witten, no. It needs to be Deion Sanders now. That's where we're at. Love him or hate him, at least the players will be motivated to play for him. He's a motivational type of coach. He's been there before and he knows Jerry Jones. So, to avoid Jerry hiring another puppet, another Chan Gailey or Dave Campo or Jason Garrett, you name them. Deion Sanders, we need prime time in Dallas. Because if it's not you, man, we are in trouble.
Well, what I'm going to say is, we're going to have to look into this and say to ourselves, that the Cowboys staff may look like this, offensively speaking, because they haven't talked about the defensive side yet. Shotty, your head coach / offensive coordinator, he's going to be coordinating some stuff and saving a lot of coins, right? Lunda Wells, your offensive line coach. Your tight end coach will look like this. Jason Witten. They may give Jason Witten your tight end coach / wide receiver coach, because we don't know who's going to be our wide receiver coach. Maybe Jesse Holly. Somebody reach out to Jesse Holly and tell him, hey, man, get off of the DLLS couch and jump over here and be a wide receiver coach.
What more do you want from me?
our running back coach / running game coordinator will either be Tashard Choice or DeMarco Murray. Yeah. And out of that list, I like Lunda Wells. I think that he would do a great job. But offensively, that will be our starting offensive roster. You know, why does Jerry hate us? Shaking my head. Below the heavens, man. I don't know, man.
Take the money out!
I think that is more of egos. I think what we're seeing is a classic version of two masters, two philosophies, two principles, oil and water. As outgoing as Jerry Jones is, as being a extrovert, I think an introvert is morally of Stephen Jones. Let's be real. Stephen Jones can walk into a room or a spot, and he probably try to holler at a few ladies and stuff. They ain't going to look at him. You know, it's like hot rocks thrown in his face, right? And he don't have the charm and the charismas, right? And he got the comb slicked back, right, where it look like some of the hair pieces are falling out. But Jerry, the same older man walking there, he's going to have charm and charisma, right? He going to make the tacos at that venue with the naked hand and still come out with the plan. You know? So when you look at the two, that's how it always been, right? And Stephen Jones been more of the safe and calculated person. So you got two different philosophies and principles in that building or in that room. And what we're seeing with our natural eyes are the two colliding. On one end, you're looking at it and saying, okay, cool. It's a circus, it's a carnival, right? But give me what Jerry is bringing to the table. At least we know for sure we're going to go out with a bang, an entertainment piece, right? But on the other end, if you look at what Stephen Jones said, hey, let me go with the safe and calculated risk, you know? The one that will not sully nor denigrate the franchise. Let's go with the safe approach. I guarantee you, Stephen Jones would have been very much so proud and happy with just the 2 rings, right? Right? He would have been safe and happy without getting prime time on the front end. He would have been okay with that, you know. And that's just the bottom line. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that, right? So he would have been safe and secure by being safe and secure.
Thing with me going to the Cowboys was Jerry. Everybody in Jerry's family wasn't with it.
I was our capologist at the time. I was really the guy learning the cap. Had a really good feel for it.
And I know you're trying to get the numbers, and this is what we ought to be doing, is the hard numbers. But when you really look at it, we really don't have many like that.
And Jerry comes in there and goes, boy, he's smiling ear to ear, and he goes, guess what? And I said, what? We got us a cornerback. Deion's coming to Dallas. And he goes, it's very simple. We give him $13 million signing bonus and 3 years of minimum salaries. And I go, we can't do that. And he goes, well, I already.
He said, we can't do it. The first word, we can't do that. And look at the countenance on his face. We can't do that. My coach, man, back in middle school, and he transferred over to my high school as well, because I was on a varsity team in middle school through high. Coach Doc Woods didn't allow us to even use the word can't. Can't even have can't in your vocabulary. You get it? Can't even have it in your vocabulary. What you say? Bound, plyometrics, man. You be like, dog, coach. But that's his first word. We can't do that. Think about all of the contracts when Earl Thomas, even though, boy, we probably dodged a bullet with that. But he was like, come get me. We can't get him. Charles Woodson, when he was available, we can't get him. He have DUIs and stuff. They sent him to Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? He went from Raiders to Green Bay. There's always a can't with Stephen Jones. Myles Garrett right now looking for a job, man, on this offseason next year. Looking to get out of the Cleveland. I guarantee you my bottom dollar. Myles Garrett? We can't give Myles Garrett a contract over here. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Cap boy, what's good with you, man?
Take the money out! All of it! Come on!
Jerry Jones is one of those things that he got to always fight his son. J. Diz says, Cap boy is a true cancer law. As much as we blame Jerry nonsense, it's his son. I think he is setting up for the family after when Jerry has passed away. Yeah.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, he's Bohemian Groving, Jerry. He probably be the only one. I guarantee you, they say whenever you go to the funeral, the one that cut up and cried the most, that's the one. That's the one that did him dirty the wrong, the most, right? I guarantee you, if the good Lord called Jerry Jones home first, Stephen Jones going to be, yeah! Oh, Daddy! Oh, Daddy! Oh, man, why you didn't name me Jerry Jr.? Daddy! Okay. Charlotte, get out the way! Jerry Jr., get out the way! It's about me! I guarantee you, he's going to be the one jumping in the casket with Jerry. Yeah. And they look like they're the same age. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Yeah. Yeah.
Sacrifice.
A toxic Tom. He's going to be going back and forth with Charlotte. Yeah. And Jerry Jr. Toxic Tom said they can't afford the funeral. Yeah. He said, what, that casket? Let's cremate Jerry and spread his ashes throughout the star. You know what I'm saying? In Frisco, let's put a little piece out there in Arlington. Oh, yeah. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, right? Yeah, they going to cremate him. Put a little piece of sand and blades of cremations and send it out and sell it, to all... If you a season ticket holder, you get a piece of Jerry, right? Yeah, you get a piece of Jerry. Yeah. Man, my goodness, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. Oh Lord, man, don't y'all come after me. But what I'm saying is collectively, that is how Jerry Jones' son, the oldest, Stephen Jones, is acting. So when we look at things, his claim to fame was saying that I stood in the way. I stood in the way from keeping Johnny Manziel to be drafted here. Right? I stood in the way. Yeah. Lord, we got to start a GoFundMe here, Cal. Yeah. So, he going to be the one that goes down as his claim to fame is that he stood in the way to have Zach Martin here. Now, we all did the butterfly effect and all of these things. Not saying that Zach Martin time here wasn't beneficial, right? We gold jacket Martin, And I'm not going to scoop as low as, well, hell, him and Johnny Manziel got the same accomplishment as far as postseason. There's 0 in the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to go there. But what I'm going to say is that, sometimes you can talk about the wins you had, but what about the losses, right? What about us being so safe to a degree that there's no growth and comfort? Absolutely no growth and comfort. Walk away. Fisher says Manziel's story is a myth. Look it up. Wes Waker, Wade, what have you, 44.
Take the money out!
What part is the myth? You can't throw $2 and run away with that. Come on, send some more.
Take the money out!
No, I'm just playing with you. But what part is a myth? I thought we all heard the storyline that Stephen Jones got in front of Jerry and said, "Yeah, let's not take Johnny Manziel. Let's go ahead and take the safe pick here." Yeah. Oh, Dak Delusional says that Manziel story. So we got two folks saying that the Manziel story is a myth. So it was generated for clicks, huh? They didn't want Johnny Manziel here anyway. They all had the collective minds to go get Zach Martin. Okay, well, hey.
Take the money out!
Johnny Nerf football. Yeah, but neither here nor there. I would say this, though. What would be the game plan if you have my guy, because he's going to be my guy at this point, got to be, what would be the game plan for him? And I'm talking about Marty's son.
I wanted to pick your brain on the run game a little bit because you are. I mean, I've always thought from your dad and with you, you've always had a good running game everywhere you've gone. And it seems like right now, everyone from the Shanahan tree is having a tremendous success. And you talk about the outside zone. But for you, depending on your offensive line and your runner, what can you do from a coaching standpoint to try and help them have more success and give you some advantage in the run game?
Yeah, I think here's what's crazy about the league right now. What we see defenses trying to catch up. What do I mean by that? We've always been the ones that control what I call the rules of engagement, which means we pick the personnel, we pick the formation, we pick the motion, we pick the shift, we pick we pick everything. And so run or pass. And what you see from defenses now is the multiplicity of defenses that we're seeing and the amount of fronts that we're having to block has made it a lot harder. And so what we believe as a staff and what we want to be is we want to be multiple. Mm-hmm. And our multiplicity should help us attack the entire field, right? Whereas, again, a lot of the Shanahan guys, I mean, I remember watching Mike and his guys run it, to perfection with Terrell Davis and those guys, the outside zone. But we want to be multiple, and we're going to run our outside zones, but we're going to have a little inside zone, and we're going to get the ball on the perimeter. And here comes Kavante Turpin, and he's going to get, we just feel like that helps you stay ahead of the curve.
So will he be the Temu versions of Kyle Shanahan, or will he work? There's been storylines and news that even Dak Prescott's text Clarence Hill and said, yeah, I want him. I support him. But here's my stance with Dak Prescott. I only take that with a grain of salt. The same Dak Prescott loved Jason Garrett. The same Dak Prescott loved Kellen Moore. The same Dak Prescott loved Love this guy, Mike McCarthy, and said that he wanted him to come back on his own terms. And Mike McCarthy was like, naysayer, what terms? I got my own terms. Threw him back in front of the bus. And now Dak Prescott pivots and say, hey, let's bring in Schotty. So at this point, I'm sitting here like, let's go against the grain. Let's bring in somebody Dak don't want, Let's do that, I want Dak Prescott to have stern coaching. And the one that I was considering is John Kitna. Like, when do we get John? Hey, we need to make an announcement instead of Scott Tozine, Lean Kazine, or whatever his name may be. Let's bring back John Kitna because he's somewhere coaching at Waxahachie. Look, call him up and say, hey, we're going to have him as your QB coach now, and he's going to go against the grain with you, and he's going to give you some stern coaching. I think that technically, and y'all know, I've been campaigning for Dak this and that, but what I'm saying is, let's put him in a situation whereas when he throw a pick or he looking at that tablet, he got somebody in his ear saying, what the hell were you thinking? Okay? Or, hey, what's going on with this read? Hey, Dak, it's okay to throw the ball away. I need that on-the-spot coaching, and I'm not beating him up, but I'm telling y'all the truth because at some point and at some time, no coddling should be welcome here. No, and I get it. Troy Aikman said it best. Yeah, these these quarterbacks should have some levels of influences, but not all of it, right? And the company man told the line and all of that stuff. Look, I need some type of friction. There was a lot of friction with Jimmy Johnson to Troy Aikman, right? Jimmy was saying, hey, Troy had a bad week of practice. He talked to the media and said, hey, he may not even start. Birdline is killing it over there, Yeah. And Rodney Pete, he looking like he warming things up. And then the very same day, like 15 minutes later, Jerry Jones opened his mouth and say, hey, nah, Troy has started. I don't know what Jimmy is talking about. True story, Yeah, this is a coddling corpse, though, Cowboys Club TV. Yeah, I think stern coaching is the way, and that's the only way we can look at it from this particular situation. And say whatever you want to say, but I think that will be the best way for this team to move forward, even though, you got Dak Prescott for the conditional how many years? 3-4 more years, you know what I'm saying? So for example, old boy tried to skate with this. Let me see if I can find it right here. Hold on.
I'd rather be associated with. I think for me, there's nobody I'd rather be associated with. I think it's always such a stupid conversation to say Brady versus Belichick, because in my mind, that's not what partnerships are about. Coach couldn't play quarterback and I couldn't coach. The best part about football is, and the coach says it a lot, do your job. And he asked me to play quarterback. He didn't ask me to coach. And, I didn't want him playing quarterback. I just wanted him to coach. I'd seen him throw, so he definitely wasn't playing quarterback.
Let me see if I can find that clip. I'm looking for it. Here. It's somewhere on this thread, and I hope I can get to it before. Here it is.
Different. Ed Reed.
Ed Reed. Hold on. I need to find. I wish I had it in my clip already, but hold on. I'm gonna find that clip when he was chastising him. But as soon as I find it, I'll try to get it out to y'all, man.
Maybe it's even a situation that you haven't gone over, you haven't covered specific.
Let me see if I can find it, boys. Let me see. I just had it earlier. And he gave that man some stern coaching. I'll put it in the rough. Hold on, bear with me. If I can find it. I can't find it. I know, here it is.
Settle down now, buddy. Step into the throw, okay?
You're in the right hands.
Throw to Kevin out here?
I got drilled when I threw it.
Did you get hit on that?
Yeah, he was blitzing. I tried to lob it over him. This guy was standing right in his face.
Like the one to Maroney?
It was right in his hands.
It was over his head.
Ah! Yo, that's stern coaching right there. That's stern coaching. Not allowing him to use it to say, hey, I threw it to him. It was right in his hand. And he says, no, that was over his head. Boy, look, you can't have one without the other, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we need here. I don't need nobody going to no tablet. I don't need nobody going to no Roblox. I don't need nobody going in and sitting down on the sideline, shaking their head, looking. I need to have on-the-spot coaching. He sound like somebody kid over there trying to weasel themselves up out of the responsibility, making excuses, right? Now, that was making excuses from a 7-time Super Bowl champ, Tom Brady, and he wasn't buying it. But what if Tom Brady went to a situation and scenario where a coach pat him on his backside all the time and say, yeah, it was over his head. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Nah, it ain't gonna work that way. He won't have those success. You need to have frictions.
Tom, look, settle down now, buddy.
Settle down.
Step into the throw, okay?
You're in the right hands.
Throw to Kevin out here?
I got drilled when I threw it.
Did you get hit on that?
Yeah, he was blitzing. I tried to lob it over him. This guy was standing right in his face.
Like the one to Maroney?
It was right in his hands.
It was over his head.
I wish I could find that other clip, boy. I'm going to find it, though, before we get up off of this live. You know, I'm going to find it, baby. I'm going to find it. But before we go into further details, I love to hear these little rants. So let me see if I can find a little rant. Hold on with me while I'm looking this up. Appreciate y'all so much, man, for y'all support.
Very, very. This just seems like a completely, utterly ridiculous potential hiring, and it makes it very, very difficult. It pretty much you're on the verge of like zero faith as a Cowboy fan. I mean, I'm one that is very usually optimistic. I search for reasons to try and be hopeful. I think at this point, honest to God, the only reason Cowboy fans would gather any hope is if the Jones family sold the team. I really do. They are going ahead right now and putting themselves in a position where they're acting like they don't care about who the head coach is, which is in line with everything you said in the opening segment with Jerry. Because he said I could get how many? 100,000 coaches to come here and coach football team. You had Jimmy Johnson. Best thing he's ever done was hire Jimmy. Jimmy put together those teams, and since then he's been trying to get the same type of success where he gets the credit, and it's gotten you nowhere. It's now got you the biggest NFC championship drought in the entire conference.
Yeah.
It's disgraceful. And he's still going to make his money because schmucks like me that don't love the Cowboys for the Joneses. You love the Cowboys because you grew up going to games with your family members and you fall in love with the sport. And I love the Cowboys because of the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
Not because of the names on the back of the jerseys or who owns the team. It's because of the team. But unfortunately now, it's just depression. That's what it is being a Cowboy fan. It's utter depression and anger, and where the hell do I go from here? And a hire like this isn't getting your even if it's Kellen Moore, maybe it's not Schotty. And I'm not trying to crap on him. Good dude, family's awesome. They walk by us all the time, Brian, in post games. Yeah. But this is an utterly crap hiring if that's what you're going to do. It's disgraceful, and it's a slap in the face to your fans. It's like you're doing a bit. Do you give a damn? The answer is no right now, you don't. You don't care about winning a championship, and all you care about is printing money.
Anybody with disbeliefs on that? Anybody with hard disbeliefs on that? But neither here nor there. This was a picture with Brandon Laurie. He was talking about the fact that there is some continuity even with Brian Schottenheimer and as well as Jason Witten, as you guys can see them two right there as well. And those are things that we have to consider with that being said. Let me see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. He says, in all seriousness, it looks like Brian Schottenheimer and Jason Witten have known each other for a while. Even in July of 2019, they was helping each other at a quarterback's camp. And you can see it right here. So you can see that they were helping each other then. Yeah. So that was 2019. So
I got my QB tip of the day. I got Deuce Hogan, Iowa commit, good family friend. We're down here at the beach. We're going to talk about something really important to quarterbacks. It's the stance. So here's what we do. We do it every day. We start training camp, feet together. Okay, my legs are locked out. Okay, next I move to feet go shoulder width apart. We'd always want to be a little bit wider as opposed to narrow. After that, we're going to move our left foot back if I'm a right-handed quarterback to get toe to instep. Okay, that gives me a chance to push and pivot off that left foot. Next thing we do, okay, we bend our knees. Okay, we want to play with the weight on the balls of our feet. You should be able to slide a piece of paper underneath his heels. Okay, then we bend at the waist. Eyes up, okay, shoulders relaxed, hands down low. The way to check if the stance is solid, guys, is to be able to push and pull in different directions, and you shouldn't be able to move. Okay, let's build it one more time. Okay, feet together, boom, shoulder width apart, slight stagger, knees go forward, eyes up, shoulders there. He's in beautiful balance. I can push, I can pull, he's ready to go. It's beautiful because you got to get ahead of the game with your getaway of your drop.
No doubt. Coach Schotty. How y'all feel about that? Before we go any further, man, salute to everyone for tuning in today. This episode is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash claim, up to 50% deposit match. On top of that, when you download Underdog Fantasy, please be sure to hit the promo code LAW. If you have problems and issues finding that, it's in the description box of this particular video. Be sure to support the nation and anything and everything that we do over here to help grow it. And I really appreciate each and every last one of you all for being part of these type of episodes. At this time, we're going to open up the phone lines so I can get y'all thoughts on the Dallas Cowboys' new hire, Schotty. I'm getting in front of it, but 9 times out of 10, they old folks, man. Jerry Jones is old. He don't have time. Excuse me. He don't have time to go out here and find other candidates at this time. He's 82, 83 years of age. And he no longer wants to do all of these interviews. He said, okay, these are the open available guys. I have my eyes set on Dion, but since my son no longer wants this to be entertaining in that degree, let's go ahead and hire Schotty. You know, that's how it goes.
Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for real, down for line. Keep it super thug my way on this side. Keep it super thug my way on this side. Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for real, down for line. Keep it super thug my
657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. Adam State says, if Schotty get hired, gotta drop that T-Pain button. Which one is the T-Pain button, Adam? Appreciate you. I don't think I got a T-Pain button, you know. Matt Batten says no final decision. I get that. Who else gonna jump in front of this? I'm hearing that Robert Saleh is very close to getting signed by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Unless the other candidate would be, let's say, a Joe Brady. They didn't even bring up him. They don't even consider him as a valuable asset to this particular organization far as continuity. Far as Kellen Moore could have told these boys a soft no. Like, hey, I like what I'm doing here. I don't want to be over here training Jason Witten to be the next coach. I'm good. I'm with the Eagles right now, wearing the green and all of that stuff. That could be very much so the thing there. Yeah. Yeah. So that could be the thing there. It sucks we can't push them into selling this team. We tried. We even got people who think that they should be considered America's team. Let's listen to that.
The Buffalo Bills are America's team. You know, I don't want to take away from no one else, but I think that they call the Cowboys.
Let me see if I can pull that up. Here we go.
America's team, but Cowboys were were America's team because they were very good in that time of life. Now the chapter has changed, and now we have Josh Allen, where we're America's. The Buffalo Bills are America's team. You know, I don't want to take away from no one else, but I think that they call the Cowboys America's team. But
that brother lying between his teeth, man. He think that they call the Cowboys American. No, you know that we are America's team. Ain't no thinking about it. But with that being said, appreciate everybody for tuning in and being part of this episode. But, you know, I guess the hotline for your mind wasn't hot. So with that being said, we going to get on up out of here. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in and being part of these type of episodes. Thank you guys for your support, your love, and adulations. Let's get on up out of here. But that's the news, and that's the hotline for your mind brought to you by Underdog. Well, the unhotline for your mind. But when the end comes for us, let it find us conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. And that old mountain, sometimes things could be the way they are because of the way it is. But in actuality, the Cowboys, for what it is and for what it does, it's the same rigmarole. Action Power says, Rex! Yeah, man, I looked into the phone line, there was nobody there. So it's the unhotline for your mind. Hey, this is the first timer, you know. Yeah, Underdog Fantasy, like, hey, what happened, Lord? I guess the news so bad nobody want to call in. But I can tell you, There will be other episodes y'all can call in and be mad about that. They say a prize fighter, even when he's down, he continue to swing. Not that picture. Where my other picture at? Where my clown at? Oh, wrong. Here we go. Wrong overlay. Here we go. Ain't no other news to talk about. But get Dak a weapon. I see you, Armando. Appreciate you. But let's go, Cowboy Nation. One way or another. And when you're up against your struggles, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet, and take a brace. We got one person that's in here. From the 928, you calling in late, but come on with it. What you got? You're live.
Hey, what's up, Law?
Not much, man. What you got? I was jacking the chords and everything, wrapping them up. But what you got?
Hey, I got a little story, man. So,
go ahead.
My birthday is January 28th. It used to fall in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I was like 4 or 5, I lived with my grandpa because my mom was doing the single mom life, stripping and all that, you know. So
wow.
Didn't grow up so well. But, man, so at my grandparents', he never had any food or nothing, man. We were always dirty. And they're my whole family is Cowboys fans. My whole family.
Right.
And my uncle's girlfriend, she's an OG Crip. And man, I remember one time she whooped my ass so fucking bad
wow.
for eating a piece of her cookie. She whooped my ass like a grown fucking man.
Wow.
And my uncle and grandpa were sitting inside of, you know, inside of the living room watching the game. They didn't know. I didn't tell my uncle till I was like 20-something, maybe like 28, something like that. So I had a really big, I hated the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan now, but I hated the Cowboys. I despised football. I hated it because my family was more worried about, you know, about this team and didn't give two shits about me and my brothers. So anyways, fast forward, I started working with my family, my dad's side of the family, and at a restaurant that we used to have. And my Tio, he's a Raiders fan. My brother was he's a Patriots fan when Tom Brady was around, winning Super Bowls.
Right.
So I just remember I just remember being like, man, you know, like I want to click. I want to, you know, vibe with my family when it comes to football, but I had no clue what the hell, you know, anything about football. And so, you know, I just remember watching a game. I think it was in 2014, and I was like, man, dude, you know what? Like, I like the Star. You know, I just what they represented and how everybody looked at them, at least, you know. Because, I mean, they weren't as bad as they are now with everybody really coming to the realization that Jerry Jones, you know, he just wants to print money, that's it. He doesn't care about us.
Right.
He doesn't care about everybody that, you know, 60-year Cowboy fans or a year. He doesn't care about that. And so it's crazy because, like I said, I had a real big hatred towards football and the Cowboys. And Jerry Jones is such a good manipulator, or not a manipulator, but he's like the P.T. Barnum.
Right.
That even as mad as I was with everything that I had going, you know, he wrote me in. Man, I've been a Cowboys fan since 2014. Man,
right.
I haven't been through it as much as you or anybody else that's been a fan of this team. And I'm already fed up with it, man.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It is what it is, man. Great story, man. Hopefully, man, we can lift up a Lombardi trophy one of these decades. But, yeah, it looks like more of the same. Appreciate you for calling in. What's your name, man? What's your name in the chat and everything? What's your name, fam?
My name's Josh.
Josh, man, appreciate you, man. Cowboys, Josh, man, appreciate you, man. Go ahead.
I appreciate you, bro. I just want to say, every time I call in, I always say I appreciate you, man. Cowboys Nation right now, you, Sky, Mark Holmes, Attack on Cowboys, all you guys, man, you guys are like the light that shines for this team. Because if it wasn't for people like you, man, I'd be out of football. I wouldn't even care.
Man.
So just praises out to you, man, and have a blessed one.
Let's go. Aquarius Nation, baby. Let's take over. Come on with it, Josh. Yes, indeed. That's a good thing. Yeah, February 2nd is a great day, but he's at the tip of January. All right, man. I look, man. Y'all want to call in? That's what it is. All right, I got 972 then the 313, man. All right, 972. What you got for me?
This is Walker Wade.
Walker Wade, what's good with you, fam? Thank you for your support earlier, too, Walker.
Yeah, nothing much, man. Just listening to your broadcast here. I'm born and raised here in Dallas. I've been a Cowboys fan since since very, very young. And I got no faith in this franchise. I got no faith in the ownership. I got no faith that they're going to do anything right. I got no faith in the quarterback.
Yeah.
I got... it's bad. My dad was born and raised here in Dallas too. And he's in his
second
70s.
generation.
My dad,
you second generation Cowboy fan?
Right
so he was a Cowboy fan, but now he can't stand them.
No, he's a Cowboys fan, but my dad is on the aspect of ever since they fired Jimmy, he's been like, we're never going to win with this owner.
Oh, okay.
We're never going to win with him.
Yeah, true that. I feel him on that.
It's just been a clown show. I don't know, when you live here in Dallas,
yep.
I can assure you, no one here in Dallas likes the Jones family owning this team.
Nah. They didn't alienate it, and then wearing the star is pretty much, it's not a badge of honor, but it's like it's a battle, because you got a lot of people that moved to Texas that's not even Cowboy fans. And they give us a hard time at the gas station. No matter where you at, you're gonna get some hate. Yeah,
and the people that moved, and the people who are Cowboys fans who hang around the Star, or you see around out and about, you ask them who the hell Don Meredith or who the hell Don Meredith is or Danny White, they can't even tell you who they are. You know, they got no concept of the history of this football team. They just say they're Cowboys fans.
Right.
It's just hard. This is a storied franchise, and the fact that we haven't been to a conference championship in 30 years, and we're the only team in the NFC that hasn't been, it's a disgrace.
Yeah,
it's a disgrace, man.
It's rough, man. It's rough on us, man.
I don't know how Jerry and Steven and them can go about their day and think that's acceptable. I mean, I don't know how they can stand this. I don't know how they can just think this is all right.
Man, that money, man, that check, when it comes in, it just gives them that extra power, man, to go even further, man, because the money, man, they're here for the money, like you said, bro. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Jerry says he'll do anything he can to win. He's that line, I'll get. No one knows the biggest check I'll write, for us to get to a championship. Jerry, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure you will do what it takes?
Nah, he won't, man. He won't.
And so I don't. Even when Jerry dies, I don't think this is going to change. I think Steven is, man, he's a penny pincher. I just, the fact that he thinks that building a roster, we got our way of doing things. We believe in our guys, but you see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tear it down, rebuild, go to a championship. You see the Rams go to a Super Bowl, tear down, rebuild, go to another one. You see, you see the Eagles go to a Super Bowl, tear down, rebuild, go to another one. And Steven still thinks their way's the best.
No doubt. Walk away. All I can say is, man, I agree with you. It's been a terrible deal, man, with the Joneses and beyond. And all that we can do is just join the carnival, man, and hopefully, at one point in time or at some point in time, they'll hand out playoff wins and Super Bowls. But appreciate you, man. Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for your support, bro. Good call from you, man. That's a second generational Cowboy fan, and he's been on this carnival ride, man. Whether you've been here for a long time or a short time, it's one of those things, man. But it's rough, man. Look, it's rough, baby. Come on with it, man. Come on with it. It's been a circus over here. It's been one of those.
Come on with it, man. Come on with it. It's been a circus over here. 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 It's been a cir
313. Come talk to me. Talk to me, man.
Hey, Lord, this Cuddy here, man.
Cuddy, what's good with you, man?
Calling you on another line, G Cuddy. Hey, listen, man. Hey, so this is my thought. You said something yesterday. You said one day we gonna see a 30 for 30, and it's gonna detail what's been going on here. And I believe you, man. Because how does Jerry Jones go from give me Deion, do what it takes, and turn into the latter stages of Al Davis? You know what I mean? And then we're the most expensive franchise, the most valuable franchise in all sports. All this money they make, all of this.
Right.
But then they're pinching pennies. Something missing, dude. And I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but I'm going to tell you, even in that old documentary, the America's Game, and during the 90s, and they showed him with Prince, that Bandar bin Sultan, or whatever he was from the Saudis. Something has happened since then to now, that now they got to pinch. It's not that we don't make money, but are they cash poor? Like, what's going on, man? Like you have no interest in free agency. You won't pay coaches. You won't, you got it. We the cheapest franchise paying coaches. We have no interest in building this roster, retooling it, going to get it. It's something missing, Law. I'm just saying, when you said that yesterday, you might have been joking, okay?
No, shoot, it was right on the money.
You may turn out to be a genius. Yeah.
Yo. Man, look, it's going to be Cuddy, man. One of these days, it's going to be one of those things where we're going to look back and say, man, Charlotte Jones should have been running this organization.
Right, man. Because I mean, you mom and pop in this, man. Are the liquid assets that tight? What's going on, man? I mean, hey, I want to audit, man. What's going on, bro? Something. I'm just saying. You have no interest in doing that, These clowns went on vacation during free agency. Everybody left. Everybody left the building. They left the building. Who does that, man?
Man, Cuddy, I don't even know, man. But appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for jumping in and being part of this, man.
Yes, sir. Always got you, man.
No doubt, man. Yeah, Charlotte, man, she might, she gonna sell it to Anderson. Charlotte gonna sell it to Mr. Anderson. Yeah, that's what it is, man. How y'all like the music? Can y'all hear it? Y'all like it? Come on, y'all. Let me see the clowns in the chat, man. I need to see the clown emojis in the chat. Come on. Come on, man. Where's your clown spirit? Where y'all at, baby? Yeah. Said turn it up. That's a banger. Hey! Come on, see the show. Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah. Come on, baby. Do the clown. Yeah. From the 409, come on down. You have won a ticket to the show. Come on with it.
How's it going there, Law, man?
Going great, man.
Oh, man, I tell you, the music, man, hilarious. But just to get straight to it, man, I want to make it short and sweet, man. Look, there's a big change that needs to be made, brother, and guess what? until that big change is made, man, it's not going to be nothing different. Man. It's
Right.
going to be the same old story, you know. And I was able to see those 30 years, and trust me, throughout the 30 years, it's been ups and downs. Guess what, man? It's just we haven't really gotten nowhere yet. But I believe once that big change is made, Lord, and I feel like that's when we're gonna see a difference.
Yeah, I hope we can get that change, man. My thing is, the draft is what we leaning on. If we can fool around and get somebody in this particular draft to help alleviate some things, we get run game. If we can figure out a way to get another defensive player to match up with Parsons, maybe we can, leave this clown show. But it's only going to be on the backs of this draft, and hopefully that could be a situation.
Right. And I totally agree with you, man. The draft would definitely be that's the point right there.
Yeah.
Where you be able to actually get that, like, that's been like the bread and butter right there, the draft. But it's just, but it's got to be more than just that draft, Law, man. It got to be something, man. We got to get some pieces, man. Like, we got to be able to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to put the pride to the side. And I'm going to say, look, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to find what I really need to help this team elevate to that next level. And and hope to see another Lombardi.
Man, we all in line for that big hope, man. Appreciate you for calling in, Chief. You have a good day and a better tomorrow, man. Hey, go grab you a candy apple, and we got some cotton candy on the other side. Go grab you some, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right, redeem your tickets. Yeah. You got candy apples. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's be a full-on clown show. Let me see them clown emojis all in here. The next Cowboys press conference, I want y'all to go to when they go live on YouTube and stuff, to put clown emojis. Oh my gosh, man. Now this next hit been a classic over here for a minute. Come on, this is a classic right here, baby. The classic hit right here, baby. The next caller from the 512. You have won unlimited surprises of a Cowboys cotton candy special with the silver and blue from the 512. You're live on the nation. What you gotta do?
Hey, what's going on, Law?
Hey, what's up, man? Come on down.
You doing good?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, this is my first time calling on the show. I'm a younger Cowboys fan. I'm 26, so
wow,
I have no kind of sense of any kind of success with this with this organization. And it's really worrying. I sit down on my couch. I watch the team every year. I'm like, okay, I got some faith, but I feel like since I've been able to understand football, so like I want to say like age 10. It's just every year it's just going down. It's gotten worse and worse and worse, and I'm at this point where I'm numb, and I feel like I don't want to have to sit here and wait till I'm 56 to see a Super Bowl from it, because I feel like that's how it's going. So I'm just curious what it was like when this team was actually worth a damn.
Right. It's rough, man. It's rough, especially being a young. Man, you 20, what did you say, 20 what?
26.
26. So you haven't seen nothing, man. So, wow. You more of a Cowboy fan than I am, if that's the case, But I can tell you, man, just keep fighting, bro. Just keep fighting, man.
I'll try, man. I'll try.
Yeah.
But no, I was saying earlier, we got to start a GoFundMe or something. We got to, as fans, if we all just donate $5, $10, we can make enough money to probably buy the team. it's like, hey, like, because I just, it's just incompetence.
Yeah.
Is money hungry incompetence, and they don't give a two shits about any other thing.
Yeah.
It's really hard to see because I see all these other organizations. I see the 49ers, and they go out and they look for the right coach. And
Right.
They hire the right coaches, and they interview, Robert Saleh for the DC position, which that would be a perfect hire for them.
Yeah.
Talking about who else? Even I feel like even the Raiders are in somehow a better position than us. I don't even know how, but they
Right.
are. It's just really tough to see, and I feel like every year I just pray for some sort of success or something, and even the Lions this year. I'm so used to seeing the Lions be terrible.
Yeah.
I watched the Lions go 0-16 one year.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not far from that.
Man, we are hovering around that same, carnival, man. But I appreciate you, man, for calling in, my dog, and hopefully, man, one of these days we can figure out something, man. But appreciate you. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, Law. You have a good one.
That's my guy, man. 26 years of AHN. Oh, this is the classic. The Wet Willies, Somebody said, come and get it. Come and get it. We got the sausages on the stick. We got the funnel cake. And we got the big bag of popcorn of all of the colors you can see. Come get it. Fresh, never frozen. Sausage on a stick. Let that be right. The big Slurpee. The big gulp. The goop scoop. Oh. Yeah. Hey, yo. The next caller from the 304. Yes, we got the new flavored nachos, the silver and blue nachos. Come on with Hey-Lo, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by the Carnival Special, Law Nation Sports.
Oh my God, this is what we've come to. Hi, dang. Hey, the funny thing about this is you need to keep doing what you're doing. I just saw a report come through. It said they have a conflicting report on who is going to be the head coach.
Oh, really?
They are not, just saw it. It said they are having conflicting reports of what's coming out of Dallas.
Wow.
Check it out. But what I've been listening, and from my antennas, they're keeping Zimmer. If Schotty is the head coach, Zimmer is not coming back.
Oh, wow.
Schotty is the OC. Look for Zimmer to be the head coach.
Huh. Wow, I didn't know that. So that's what they.
Brian Broaddus.
Oh, from Brian Broaddus' account. Okay.
So just keep your eyes open, because I don't think that he's going to be the head coach. I think he's going to be the OC, because there's no reason to sit here and say, well, we interviewed him for the head coach and the OC and then bring him back. Like, there's no reason to say that. So I think he's going to be the head. I think he's going to be the OC.
Man.
Because he wants to call plays. So I think they're going to let him run his offense. Get Zimmer in there to be the head coach.
Yeah.
And then go from there. I think that's what's getting ready to happen. But I don't.
Okay. That's conflicting of reports, but that sounds falling right in line with the, fried Oreos and the big guy and the little car. Yeah. My God.
And that's the problem. The problem is they do not. They, like you said earlier, there's something. Dude said it earlier. Something is going on. There is something going on, and I think you know a little bit more than what you put out. Because I know you know some stuff. I know Law got the connects. Law is similar to I wouldn't say the dope man, but I would say he's similar to he got the 411 on a lot of stuff. I get it. You can't speak on a lot of stuff because you don't want to burn the bridges.
No, I
understand
can't.
that.
I can't.
So I get that, but at the same time, he gotta give us something. Law, look, man, because I'm a Deion fan. I would rather have Deion, but I know that's all Steven.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Steven got some vendetta against Deion. Whether he bust down his girlfriend at one time, or his old lady said, "Hey, I like that black guy Deion," and Deion may have flashed her or something. He got mad because he didn't meet up or something. Something happened.
Hey, I got a story to tell. Hey, Lou, I got a story to tell, but I can't say it. Ooh, I can't say it live. On that for real. Happened. On that for real. For real. Yeah. They do some weird behavior stuff, man. But hey, Lou, appreciate you for calling in, Chief.
See. I know. Hey. All right, Lo.
No doubt, man. Oh, yeah. No doubt, man. I got a super chat from Johnny, not Walker Blue, but GBGS. Appreciate you, man. Talking about you the best, man. Come on with it. Take the money out.
Take the money out! All of it!
Come on!
Come on! You're wasting my time, y'all. Come on!
Johnny says, the only way we see change would be if both Jerry and Stephen Jones are revealed in the Epstein's list. Other than that, the clown show continue. Hear ye, step aside. Fried Oreos, you bring it, we fry it. Bring your fried bananas, bring your fried popcorn, fried pickles your way onto the stage from the 201 100 grand. You're up on the stand. Come on with it.
Listen, man. We got Hennessy over here, you know what I'm saying? We sit over here.
Your blue Hennessy, baby. Zooted. Yeah.
Got the ladies over here.
Zach Luna, you're next.
Outfit.
Yeah.
It's just sad, we know the play, Law.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not a money play, Law. Here's what it is.
What it is?
I figured it out. They hire people that they can control, and the way that they can control them is nobody's hiring you, right? So I'm gonna hire you. So you gonna do what we tell you to do because ain't nobody coming after you. Don't nobody want you. We're giving you an opportunity, and in turn, this is what I want you to do. And they do the same thing with players. They wait till the 5th and 6th day till nobody wants these players. So when they come back to the table for a contract, ain't nobody wants you, right? We came and got you. So give us a little discount here. Same thing with hurt players in the draft. They don't get the players that we should get. They go and get players that's hurt in the draft, and that's why they do the undrafted. How come we always got a lot of undrafted guys playing, man?
Yeah.
So you don't even use the draft right. You go and get undrafted guys that's not drafted, and they the ones that play on the team. Because they cheap. They don't want to pay nobody, and if they do pay you, they're going to pay you cheaply, and they want a favor from you. And when they finally do give you the money, man, you got to do triple the work.
Yeah. Got to, man. Oh, my gosh.
That philosophy does not work, and they're going to continue to do it that way because they want you to bow down to them. They don't want to pay these top players.
You're right,
because
man.
if you pay the top players, they come with personality. They come with the toughness that we all want. They don't want that. You gonna be tough the way that we want you to be tough.
Man.
They want to continue to run the show every which way.
Man. You 1,000,000% right on that, bro. I have no way to have a rebuttal to that, man. You 1,000% right, bro.
That's the nail on the head.
Yeah.
That's what it is right there. They can go and get these top players, but they're not going to do it because they're gonna walk around with personality. They're gonna walk around and demand stuff, and that's not what the Joneses want. The Joneses want people to bow down to them.
Man.
Bow down to them, and that's how it's gonna go.
My.
If you don't bow down to them, they're out. There's
Subjects.
Bryant.
My
Gone.
subjects.
There's Bryant gone. You want to act up, you're out of here. You don't want to take those deals. Man, you know, Dak Prescott burnt me on that deal, you know, okay. Guess what? We gonna make it hard for you, man. You know, Dak Prescott, man, needs to perform better. And all y'all eat it up. Yeah, Dak needs to perform better. Even Jones and Jerry Jones ain't saying that because that's what they believe. They saying that because they got holes in the deal, and it's their way to hit them back. Y'all gotta open up your eyes.
Oh my gosh, man. Man, you're right on the money, man. I got no rebuttal, man. I appreciate you, man. I thank you so much, man.
We need this. I know you got a lot of calls. You know how we made Kevin Moore trend?
How?
You know Kevin Moore?
Oh.
Hashtag clown Cowboys need to trend so much.
Yeah.
That is more than Kevin Moore. They all the networks. Hashtag clown Cowboys need to trend. Let's start that up right now.
Yeah. Man, we definitely gonna do that, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, my dog. That's my guy, 100 grand with the plan. Hashtag clown Kellen Moore. I think that's what the hashtag was. But next, I have on the list.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on. You're wasting my time now. Come on.
Zach Luna from the 408, who purchased tickets of $200 and something to get to the Oxnard trip to be on the VIP side, but nobody was there. Come on, Zach, come on down. You claim your tickets for the fried Oreos. Come on with it.
Yeah, I did my part. I gave $200 to Jerry Jones. I donated it. Woo!
Yeah!
I'm here for the Fresco, baby. Let's go!
Yeah.
I'm here for the incompetent signings. I'm here for the Rooney rule and everything like that.
Come on with it. They got another rule called the Clowny rule.
It's an evil world we live in.
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh, man.
Woo!
Dude, it's like, what is it with this? It's you're getting Brian Schottenheimer, which Brian Schottenheimer is the son of Marty Schottenheimer, the late great one.
Yeah.
Who was mentored Frank McCarthy. So you're hired if you're gonna hire Brian Schottenheimer, then what was the point of firing or not re-signing Mike? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you're getting Mike McCarthy from Walmart. It's kind of what this feels like.
You got to be careful because they might bring Mike back, you know?
Oh my God, man! It's just I don't. Everybody has made their points, and you know, from what I'm saying, the logic to me doesn't make sense because that's all you're getting is you're just getting Mike McCarthy Jr. in my opinion.
Yeah.
Brian Schottenheimer is just Mike McCarthy Jr. That's it. He's not a drill sergeant. He's just a dude that will run the team. Now, the only thing I have left to hope in for is because you've seen that $100 million cap number thrown around.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do with it. I don't know if it's actually going to happen now. I don't know, man. They're making it really difficult to be a Cowboys fan, but you know what? We still watch as DC for life, not for short, right?
Right.
I'm also a pretty young Cowboys fan. I'm 24 years old.
Wow.
My dad grew up watching Staubach, He was from Texas. He's from Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah.
But being a Cowboys fan over here in the Bay Area of California is pretty difficult because you got all these stinking pinche Niners fans. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These Niners fans, dude, every single time. The only thing I got is that we both sucked last season.
That was the best thing that we seen, man. Monopoly money can buy, man, was that the 49ers did worse than us. But now they drafted in front of us, so they're kind of like a bittersweet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's two more things I got. Did you also hear that this whole Brian Schottenheimer push is actually coming from Stephen Jones?
Yeah, I heard about that part. That is coming from Stephen Jones. So, you know, that's
like,
wild
okay,
right
now,
there. Yeah.
Now we know that when Jerry Jones, God bless him, passes on, we got Stephen Jones to worry about, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be much different now that we're seeing what the first move he makes is.
yeah, and it's one of those things, man, that I look at it from this particular perspective, is that either the Cowboys going to be incredibly smart with this or incredibly stupid with this, because Schottenheimer been here since 2001, coaching in some level of capacity, and either this is going to be a good move or a bad move, but we can all lean toward that it may be a bad move, man. But we'll find out down the stretch, man. I appreciate you. What other point that you had before I let you go?
Oh, no, it was the last caller before the last caller. Imagine them telling you that you, and it's no disrespect to this guy, but I just don't see the logic in you having all these connections. Here's what I think about journalism. If you have a report that's going to break the news, why the hell would you keep it to yourself? It doesn't make sense.
Right. right. Break it,
Lots of the business of reporting. He doesn't, I don't, what? Nobody keeps insider information. That's just crazy. That's just absolutely wild. Wild logic.
Indeed. Appreciate you, Zach, man. Luna, man. Appreciate you so much, man. Let's continue. Look, I still see you in Oxnard. Just don't pay for the VIP, man. Just pay for the $25 parking, man, and we'll split it. Come on with it.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, I'll see you over there, man. God bless you. Have a good one.
God bless you, man. Yeah. Man, he a diehard Cowboy fan. To be 24 and still have the dedication for the nation. All right.
The conference has been locked.
I'm down to 3 callers now, man. Boy, I was on my way up out of here, but y'all showed y'all love and adulations, man. So let's bump this music up one more time. I know y'all like the carnival law. Come on with it, baby. Let's see what I got now. Yeah, one of the greatest hits right here. Backhand bounce with it. Come on with it. All right, on to the stage next. Come on down, grab your popcorn. Yes, I got the one, and I got the only, from the 774. You're live, J-May. Come on down, fried Oreos. Come get the turkey leg, too. We got sausage on the stick. Come on with it.
Man, bro, listen. I got you on the job site here, man. We're listening to you on the job site, bro, and you got everybody rolling, bro. I just want to say, bro, I got a quick story for you, real quick, and then I got a quick comment, and I want to listen to what you have to say about that.
Okay.
So my quick story is, okay, so we're on the job site, and we're not allowed to listen to music or anything like that because OSHA stuff like that.
Right.
So Super comes around, we got you on. And everybody trying to shut it off real quick, but it was too late. He already heard it. This was about 3 weeks ago. Now, every day at the same time, he comes around the corner. He asks if you're on yet, bro. He comes over here and he listens, bro. So I just want to give you a shout out, bro. You just keep the morale of the whole job site like bumping, bro. You keep everybody happy and laughing, man. So we shout out to you for that, bro.
Appreciate you, man. I thank you so much,
no,
man.
pretty facts. So I just got a quick. I want to pick your brain on this. I had made a comment on one of your posts, and somebody had replied back saying how I was. I think I made a comment about how Jerry Jones doesn't re-sign the players because he likes getting the compensatory picks and the draft and stuff like that. I don't know what it was. And then somebody commented saying how I was a big Jerry Jones hater and I'm a blind hater. And
right.
And my question to you is, do people really drink the Jerry Jones Kool-Aid? Like, what is he saying? What are these people not seeing that they still believe in what he's doing?
Man, you can always have water carriers for Jerry. You know, when I first made this clown, AI thing, a lot of folks reached out to me in my inbox saying, hey, man, you can't be disrespectful to the owner like that. You know, he's got a gold jacket. He got 3 Super Bowls. So you mean to tell me that you didn't celebrate the 3 Super Bowls? And I get it. You know, I understand it to a degree. But no, it's time for him to move out the way. There's a reason why you have terms, man. And he didn't out welcome his stay, and he's not doing things to benefit us as fans, but he's doing things to benefit him, so that's where the issue is at.
Man, perfect answer, bro. Perfect answer. And I know you got like a couple calls left, and you got your day to get to, so I'll let you go, man. And once again, man, thank you, man. You keep the day going, and for a down season, for a terrible season that the Cowboys had, man, I'm not gonna lie. Listening to you, man, it makes it all worth it, bro, to keep coming back. So we appreciate everything you do, brother.
Thank you, man. And go make sure you redeem your tickets, man, to get the silver and blue popcorn and cotton candy. Appreciate you, JB.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on with it. Never surrender.
Yo, tell me who this.
Let's go, baby. Come on with it. Next, we have in the carnival line. Come on down and grab your slinky. Come on, get ready to grab your slinky. Come on. From D956, you have won a silver and blue slinky brought to you by Jerry Jones Carnival from the 956. You're in the mix. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Yesterday I had some technical difficulties. I got just one thing to say, well, maybe two, but it's all about our quarterback. So, everyone's focusing, I think, on the wrong thing. It's just a charade right now, like the coach, who's going to be the coach, who's not going to be the coach. I mean, right now everyone's focusing on the next handcuffed coach. Like, we all know what it is. I mean, unless it's Dion. But I think, we've all seen Dak's ceiling. We all know who Dak is.
Right.
He could have taken a team-friendlier deal to get himself some weapons. He did leverage a no-trade clause, which is amazing.
Yep.
But I mean, he could have leveraged the deal to get himself a running back and another wide receiver to help him out. I mean, his best year was his rookie year when Zeke was killing it. His first years. I mean, he needs a great running back. So, I mean, he worried about number one, which is great. I mean, I can't hate on him for getting his money, but I mean, now he doesn't have a good running back and a better wide receiver other than CD. But I think we should be focusing on 2026 draft. I mean, we got a generational talent coming up, Arch Manning. We need to do anything and everything to get that number one draft pick in 2026. So I mean, we're all focusing on a coach. Yeah, I mean, we need a coach, but I mean, that 2026 draft, if we can get Arch Manning, I mean, it's over. Yeah, we got Dak locked up for, 3-4 years or whatever, but Manning plays under Dak for 1 year. That's like drafting a a Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, that type of quarterback. I mean, you heard it here first, bro. Like, I think we should be focusing on getting that 2026 draft pick. Maybe trading Micah for, a couple of picks, a number 1 or whatever. I would just do anything to get that 2026 number 1 draft pick. That's
2026. So you're saying tank for 2026. So we should win 1 or 2 games next season.
I mean, if we make it to the playoffs, what are we gonna do in the playoffs, man? Like, we're gonna lose 1 game. I mean, I'd rather tank it and get that number 1 draft pick versus possibly limp into the playoffs. Under Dak, we see what Dak's gonna do. I mean, we're gonna maybe win 1 game,
right?
But for sure, probably lose. I mean, I'd rather not make it to the playoffs, tank it, and get Arch Manning. I mean, mediocrity is not going to cut it.
Yeah. Well, technically, with that logic, even the Detroit Lions were going 15 and 2. There's no difference between that and going 0-16, right? Because it's the same logic, right? Yeah.
Well, I see your angle, but I mean, I mean, the Lions were running circles around us, like they were playing linemen at wide receiver. I mean, we're a joke to the rest of the league at this point.
Facts.
So if we can get that number 1 draft pick, 2026, Arch Manning. We need to be playing 3D checkers, not chess here. I'm sorry, 3D chess, not checkers. I mean, I think we should be focused on that pick. I mean, it could change the team's life forever. From here until barring any injuries, of course. But I mean, we haven't seen one of those picks, like it's a for sure thing in a while. And
okay. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you. What's your name so I can lock you in, my brother? Quentin?
Sway, 956.
Sway?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Let me change. Sway. Are you? Do you know Swayze?
No.
Sway for the 956. Okay. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Sway.
Hey, man.
Appreciate you.
Call, man.
Yeah. How? Sway. Sway. Let's get the Arch Manning to join the carnival, baby. He can fix this clown show, and we're gonna update Sway Slinky to the trampoline. And let's get, last but not least, from the 206, the clown show continues with the big guy in the little car. From the 206, come on down, get your fried pickles, man. What you got?
What up, Law?
Not much, man.
I'm saying, did he get hired yet? Cinema?
The Cinema Nation. What you got for me, bro? Man, I need some clown checks, man. Come on with it.
But did he get hired yet?
No, Schottenheimer is not hired yet. I think that it's a situation, a scenario that is more than likely he's going to get hired.
I'd rather him than the clown, Kellen Moore.
Oh yeah, because third and one, we know we're gonna run. 3rd and 1, we know we know we're gonna run. Yeah.
Yeah, you get Kellen. Man, them option runs gonna kill these receivers.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting Kellen Moore. You get Kellen Moore, yeah, then I can see you put the clown show on. But now Brian is gonna have a running game.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta remember, Mike McCarthy did not run his plays.
Yeah.
He helped organize. He did what Mike McCarthy is the coach, so he did what Mike McCarthy did. And you gotta remember, like you said, if he having that defense too, to know what they're coming, that helps you on both points. Now the key is if you get the right coaches. It's all down to coaching, bro. Man, we had our chances, man. We over here, even though we know Jerry's the clown, but the clown got us 13-3, 12-5, 12-5, 12-5, 13-3, and we lost every time. So the clown got you there. Now it's up to the clown. Now you should put the clown or weak link on the coaches, and you need to put that on the players too. So everybody else is making it to the playoffs from the 49ers.
Really?
They got there, hey, they made it to the Super Bowl. Is he a clown?
Well,
you gotta remember, the key is making the playoffs.
Yep.
and anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? The key is making to the playoffs. Then it comes with the coaching. If he get the right coaches step in there to help these boys to put them over the top in the play calling, then you got a chance to win. But you got to remember, the Redskins defense still gave us 31 points.
Yeah.
And that quarterback for the Redskins is pushing them over the top. And that offensive caller is pushing them over the top. You know what I'm saying? They defense ain't even stop nobody. Now, I'm going to say this week, if they defense Kellen Moore plays and they end up beating him, that means Dan Quinn did his job because Dan Quinn knows Kellen Moore. So they have the upper hand. If they don't take advantage of it, and I hate to say this, that means Dan Quinn choked. So I'm expecting the Redskins to beat Philly.
Okay. All right.
I'm keeping it on, you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real.
Yeah, you're keeping it real over here. Yeah.
Because Green, you got to remember, look, the Rams had Philly beat. Philly know that too. But them long runs, three touchdown runs, how they win. Finally scored 28-22, and they still barely won because the Rams fumbled the ball twice while they was trying. So they had the Eagles on their heels. Now, if this quarterback come out here and don't make no turnovers, and he play like cool car, they're going to end up winning that game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So we got to stop, we the clowns, really, because we choke in the playoffs. So you might always say the fans clowns, everybody for the Cowboys are clowns because we should have been in the Super Bowl. You know that, Law.
Yeah.
When you have the first, if you're the number one seed, Law, you should make it at least like 2 or 3 times to the NFC Championship or make it to the Super Bowl. Because, we had Danny White made 3 championships back-to-back, NFC Championship games back-to-back, and we lost. Remember that?
No doubt, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much for jumping on in, man. Yeah, keeping it real, man. Yeah. We the clowns, man. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, man.
It's the Cowboys.
Clown shows the Cowboys, man. I never thought of it that way, man. We the ones. Shout out to my guy MJ, man. We the clowns, man. We the ones that throw the interceptions, man. It's us, man. It's us. It's our fault, man. We the one that sign players that don't sign them. Yeah, I get his level of thinking. Yeah. It's our fault that Dez caught it and didn't catch it, but did caught it. It's our fault, man. We the clowns, man. We the ones that said with me, James Washington. Yeah, it was our fault that we held CD Lamb contract out and he didn't perform at all in Oxnard. It's us. It's our fault, man, baby. Come on, let's turn it up. Get your fried Oreos, your boiled peanuts. Come on. Yeah, clown boys, baby. We them clowns. Oh my gosh. Get your fried water. Hey, they fry everything at the circus and the carnivals. Get your fried soda and your fried water and your fried ice cream. Let's go on.
Please come home. I got beans and
bologna. Boy, oh boy. That's my guy. We them clowns, baby. MJ said, we the clowns. We had the opportunity. It was our fault that we hired Mike McCarthy, and it was our fault in the first postseason game that he made it to, that we had them 14 penalties. Come on, baby. Get your sausage on a stick. Let me get on up out of here, man. Thank y'all so much, man. But at the end of the day, fried water. Are we the Dallas Clown Boys? Oh my gosh, man. I got a super chat from C-Los. He states, Law, you a wild bro, homie. The clown would be proud of this show. Homie, don't play that.
all I ask.
Appreciate you, man. But let's get on up out of here, man. In the words of Prime Time for Your Mind. Let's see if I can get this all cleared up and timed out right. Hold on. Let me see if I get this all to climb. Hold on.
Give me my theme music.
Here we go. Come on with it. I got some super chats that I missed. Okay, let me see if oh my God, let me see if I can get to them. Appreciate y'all, man. One love. Yeah. Comfort level too damn high. This is from David. Come on with it. Platinum level 3. Pose. Let's get on up out of here. One love, baby. The show is over with. Tell them run it up, baby. Appreciate y'all support. If we offended any clowns today, just know that no clown was hurt during this show. Come on, yeah. Run it, baby. If I disappear for a couple days, y'all know what happened. Yeah.
No drip this. Tell them run it off. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might. But first I tell them run it off. 9 out of 10, run through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
Come on.
Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy.
Come on with it.
Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ.
Clown Nation, baby.
I wake up,
flex,
thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it on. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might, but first I stretch. Tell them run it on. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it on. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might, but first I stretch. Tell them run it. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe.
Come on with it. Call us the clown picture as the thumbnail. Oh, can I use that picture? Yeah, you got it, Ice. Wow, Cowboy. Come on with it.
Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change.
What's my name, baby?
I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name.
Law Nation, yeah.
I wake up, down that.
Come on.
No drip this, tell them run it on. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might, but first I stretch. Tell them run it on. I wake up,
Law
down that.
Nation.
No drip this, tell them run it on. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might, but first I stretch. Tell them run it on.
Come on with it, baby.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! cannot believe it. Oh. Greetings, Your Highness.
We still gonna clown on them Eagles, baby. Let's get it. Yep.
Take a drag of my cigarette. Breathe me out.
I breathe you in. Thank you. Yeah.
Take a bite of my burger, babe. Save the last bite for you.
And you.
For you.
Law Nation Circus, baby. Get your tickets. Come get your popcorn. And another one. Play a tune. I follow. Thank you.
Wherever you go, whatever you do.
Until next time. DC for life. Not for sure.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
And another one.
And another one. Shame. 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 7 wonders all in one. All in one.
Get your fried Pepsi, baby. Get your fried pickle juice. We got the sausage on the stick. We got the Forever Glaze funnel cake. Come on with it. City lights hit you. We're gonna even fry Sky Mirror. I follow.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, play it too. Get your up there, contain the damn ball. If a paper crane.
Shout out to you, Matt Batten. Appreciate everybody for y'all support. Knock the rings off of us, man. Come on with it.
Emotional, damn it.
We got fried air, baby. We got fried air at the stadium.
If a paper crane can fly, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
Fried glory hole, as well as with your $5 purchase of the tickets tonight, we got fried sunlight coming through the stadium. Yes, indeed, we fried the sunlight. It's $5 to get in, though.
It's an evil world we live in.
What does that happen? What does that happen? Oh no! I hate this team. No days off. Damn. No days off. No days off. No days off. No days off.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still involved. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still involved. Oh, I'm still them boy. I'm still them boy.
Get on beat, y'all. Get on beat with it, yeah.
Jesus, this is your humble servant, Lord. There's clearly been a miscommunication, Jesus. Just saying this burden is a little bit too heavy for your servant, Lord. I'm just saying, Jesus, my cup runneth over, Lord, is what I'm saying.
Ain't this right, Angie?
Thing is, I
Ain't this right,
thirsty,
Jay?
Jesus, not a little
right.
bit. You can take this
All right,
whole
quiet.
cup, the pitcher, and all of it, Jesus.
Here we go. Now y'all don't want to call and check on the pastor. I'm still there.
Are you not entertained?
Come on with it.
Are you not entertained?
I'm still them boys.
All right, until next time. DC4 Life, not for short. We about. Peace. Love y'all to the stars and back.